Food companies are ripping us off so bad by lying about the amount of servings and serving sizes in groceries. And I noticed it really bad the other day with this mac and cheese from Aldi. So I'm gonna make it right now and I'm gonna film it and we're gonna see if there's actually 3 1-cup servings in this box when I'm done. Okay, Eliza, hold on. Look at what's left. This is all that's left. I'm gonna show you because I can't even scoop it with the cup. That's not 3 cups.
That's 2 cups.
So that made almost a whole less serving.
Okay, so I can tell you why this is the way it is, but it's going to be extremely boring, so hang on to your hat. The FDA does something called RACs, aka the reference amounts customarily consumed. Basically, this is a huge guideline that says that if you have a certain food product, here's how it's supposed to be quantified. And for every single food product you could ever think of, they literally have exact units established for it. So specifically for boxed mac and cheese, so not just pasta, but boxed mac and cheese, it has to be measured in cups. It cannot be measured in tablespoons, teaspoons, ounces. It must be measured in cups with the accompanying grams. And it gets even more complicated because for all non-discrete bulk products, such as boxed mac and cheese, essentially you have to determine the household measure that most closely approximates this for the category. So basically it's the amount of the bulk ingredient, aka the macaroni, with the proportioned minor ingredients in order to reach this reference amount. But it gets even more complex than that, which is that if you're trying to determine the amount of servings in your product and you're not really sure what to do, the amount of servings must be rounded to the nearest whole number. So if it was technically 8.6 servings, you would round it up to 9 servings. That is, of course, except for the number of servings between 2 to 5 servings. So this item is in between that number, so it technically should be 2.5. And even when I looked this item up, I noticed that the serving size online says 2.5, but maybe these are boxes that were printed and were old and maybe sitting in the pantry for long before someone in their QA department adjusted it. So I think Aldi may have been able to fix their reference amounts customarily consumed for their specific boxed mac and cheese, but like I said, there's a lot of regulations surrounding our food and sometimes these sorts of small things get it wrong. I noticed a lot of food companies, their reference amounts customarily consumed is something that is not as looked at. Like I was looking at this natural cereal the other day and they completely had it wrong. I noticed a lot of new food items or like trendy food items definitely fall into this category.